Hello my friends, Γεια σας, this is Matilda and welcome again to Tilda's cookbook. Today's recipe is beef casserole with a delicious lemon sauce, and it's an excellent choice next to pasta, rice pilaf or bulgur, cracked wheat, as I'm going to have it today. So for this recipe, let's get started. I'm going to be using 650 grams of beef, and I'll give you a tip here. I'm using chuck. It's a very lean piece of meat that cooks very tenderly, and it turned out to be really delicious. Then I'm going to use 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 large onion that I'm going to chop, 2 cloves of garlic, also chopped, 2 bay leaves, a teaspoon of salt and half teaspoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, the juice of a lemon, and 2 cups of water. I put my heat on high and pour in the olive oil, and as soon as it heats up quite well, I pour in the onion, the chopped onion, and I saute it by turning it around for about a minute. Then I put in my meat and let it saute together with the onion until it takes a little bit of color on the bottom side, and this should take approximately 3 to 4 minutes. After that time, I turn it around to saute on the other side. I also let it cook with the onion for a few minutes to take a brownish color, because this is what is going to give the color to my sauce. After it has sauteed for a few minutes, I put in the garlic and mix it around with the meat. And then I add the salt and the pepper, and I add my water. It has taken a nice brownish color and it smells so wonderful. I give it a little mix. Then I put in the 2 bay leaves and dip them in my sauce so that they could give all of the aroma. Lower my heat to below medium. Cover my pot and let my meat cook. Before the end of the cooking time, I add the corn flour to the lemon juice. Give it a little mix to dissolve it, and this is going to give an extra taste to the meat, the lemon that is, and the corn flour is going to give an extra thickness to the sauce. So I pour it all over the meat, mix it a little bit, and cook it for an extra 5 to 10 minutes until we see that the sauce has thickened up a little bit. Okay, this is our meat with the lemon. Turned out really nice, and today I'm going to serve it with some cracked wheat, bulgur. You can have it with anything you want to, really. So let's serve. Okay, so let's give it a try. See how tender our meat turned out to be? Really nice, cooking nicely. It's delicious. And the sauce is not very fine, and it's not very thick. If you want to have it a little thicker, you can add a little more corn flour. And the bulgur is delicious. I hope you're gonna try this recipe. And also, if you want to make the cracked wheat, you can see under the video in the description box, and you'll find it there. Thank you for watching, everyone. The next day, the remaining sauce, I put it in jars, close them really tightly, and you can keep that in the refrigerator for about a week, or in the freezer for almost a month or maybe more, depending on the freezer. And it's an excellent choice as a broth for any kind of food. If you put it in the freezer, you need to leave some space on the top because it's going to expand. If you like this recipe, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button to get notified on new uploads. And don't forget to share it with your friends. Until next time, happy cooking και καλή σας όρεξη. Bye bye everyone!